Mhm. Mhm. Yes, dearest youngsters, what a beautiful thing. Welcome. My salutations to you, my gratitudes to you, my congratulations to you, my continuous, constant wishes and prayers that the Lord, the Gurus, all of them always be with you, bless you for your own great, grand, glorious, beautiful life. In today's 2 minutes introduction, before we enter into our four topics, is see, just look into not the outer physical mirror, but in your own mirror of mind. In the physical mirror, when you see only your physical body. Look into your own inner mind's mirror and look about your own self. How wonderful you are, how great you are. Sincerely, seriously, I am telling. How glorious you are, how beautiful you are. First of all, you are not an amoeba, bacteria, or any of them. You are a human being. And you are not born in Algeria, Nigeria, Turkey, and Ukraine, and Israel, Palestine, born in Bharatamata. And you are in Sanatana Dharma. And to such good, great Rishi Parampara. You are in that great family of what a loving parents. And great parents. If at all any trouble, problem, mistakes are there with parents, it can be they gave birth to you. Other than that, they are wonderful. And you yourself look at such a young age, dynamic age, and what a body with full of energy and zeal, enthusiasm. What a dynamic mind, quickly getting attached to all nonsense. What an intellect, that how you are smart to become and create miseries to you and all. So, all in all, if you see, you are such a beautiful being. And if a good thing Bhagavan has done is he has created beings. A better thing that Bhagavan has done is he created human beings. And the best thing if the Bhagavan has done is he has created you. You are the best. Beautiful you are, wonderful. Look into yourself. All positive, all wonderful. One, two things only. How to sustain and make right use of all these possible and beautiful. That's it. Only this much. And why we lack all that is right goal, right vision, right maturity, right knowledge. They are just missing. Just spend 5, 6 years, with our well wishers called gurus, teachers, and from them get the proper guidance based on our shastras. Then you have a vision for what all this beauty called me has to be used for. And engage in that. Like you have a house. So use it for the best of the purposes. You have a garden or a empty land. Use it for the best of purposes. So many ways it can be used. You can make plantation there. You can make a lawn there. Make a swimming pool. You can do a playground. You can make a lobby there. You can make a study place there. कितना हम कर सकते हैं ना? Means except leaving it waste. How many things you can do? So too, except leaving it waste or misusing, you the beauty can make yourself useful beautifully in so many ways. The best of all that is spirituality. That's what we are here to teach you uncompromisingly. So if you love it, like it, you are ultimate. If not, never mind. You beautify yourself in your academics, in your arts, in your own other abilities, talents, curriculars, in your own duties. And why can't we do that? You're beautiful, you're the best. Give that inspiration to yourself, give that encouragement to yourself, and continue being the best by doing the best for the best of the purpose. This best should remain all the through life. Nothing happens through me by which the best in me is replaced by the worst. No. So recognize your glories, your beauties, and feel it. As I am telling you, human being you are. You are not animal or buffalo. You are not a plant. You are not any, all grass or grasshopper. You are most hopeful, not a hopeless, hapless. helpless. No, very hopeful human being. How many abilities, how many talents you have. Just only one thing is, don't become a ragi, don't become a bhogi. Become a yogi and become a Vijay and Paramananda ka bhagi. Think about these things. So we are here to give you the data information, and using that information data, converting it to knowledge, getting yourself transformed, and really making meaning out of life, not an ordinary but so beautiful that everybody takes as an example and as well as an inspiration. That is the life. ये theory नहीं है. Don't just in this class at least fall to that level of that arrogant, reckless, careless, irresponsible youth who when he listens these type of thoughts just laughs it up and says कि देखो हमको सिखाने आया पढ़ाने आया वेदांत बोलने आया as if we don't know what we have to do with our life, we know what to do, we are doing the best. That youth's arrogance, is it not? That is the one which quickly takes away the beautiful blessings coming in the form of guidance from the Lord and our most loving kind elders, gurus and acharyas. वो वाला ego arrogance को साइड पे रख दो. With that simple, humble, beautiful heart of really one who is giving meaning to life and want to make meaning to the life, give meaning to the life, make the life maximal, maximum beautiful. ऐसा एक बंदा बनकर ध्यान से सुनो and take the examples in your own life of the past people or of the people who are in the present life who have excelled, who have really brought laurels to himself and family and the world and country at large. You know, who are the ones who have destroyed as terrorists for the world and terrorizing their own family and their life, and how their life has been carried out, both the successful and failure. अब तुम भी अपने जीवन को देखो, you are just starting. टाइम विल नॉट स्टॉप. 40 साल के बाद 40 साल हो जाएगा. तब इफ यू आर 16 नाउ यू विल बी 56. यू आर 20 नाउ यू विल बी 60. एट 60 के टाइम व्हाट यू विल बी डिपेंड्स ऑन ये 40 व्हाट यू हैव डन. And those two people are the example who made worst misuse, who made the best use. But ultimately, to begin with, you are beautiful now. You are wonderful. You are human being. You are Indian. You are Sanatana Dharmi. You are the blessed child of Guru Parampara, Rishi Parampara. You belong to a Gotram. So that whole Rishi and Rishi Parampara is behind you. But just you have to look towards them and invoke their blessing guidance. There you are. They are so loving, kind to help you. Like I am forcing myself on you to teach Geetha, whether you listen or not. But if you yourself come to me with that love, respect and wanting to learn, अरे मेरी आंखों में पानी आ जाएगा. मैं तो बिठा करूँगी इतना प्यार से. आई विल गाइड यू बेटा. दिस कॉल्ड एज लाइफ. दिस व्हाट इट हैज टू बी मेड फॉर. दिस द चांसेस वेयर वी गो रॉन्ग. दिस हाउ वी हैव टू रेक्टिफाई आवरसेल्व्स. How beautiful it would be. Like that, so many people are there for you to guide to make your life beautiful. So don't allow this beauty of yours to fade away and become ugly. On the other hand, already beautiful you add to your beauty by using the beauty given in a beautiful manner by making beautiful goals in life, practicing them in the beautiful means or the best, and pray that you will be one of them. So it be all the time. Let's join today also for our 4 activities. First one is our 2 mantras chanting. Then in today's Mahanarayana Upanishad, we will be doing the Viraja Homa Mantra. It is of for me only as Sadhu Sannyasi, but it is a part of Mahanarayana which we are chanting. So I'll just do, just listen. Thereafter, I'll be doing Geetha. We have done the 16th shloka. We'll do the 17th one. Then we will go for our beautiful 7th mantra of our श्री नीला सरस्वती स्तोत्रम. क्या बढ़िया सा आज का प्रार्थना है, मजेदार रहेगा. ऑल क्विक स्वीट शॉर्ट वी आर गोइंग टू सी. स्टार्ट. ओम 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 सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. After the first thing done, let us chant the Mahanarayana Upanishad mantras. Om samasta rishinam muninam gurunam devatanam parabrahmanah shrutimatuhu samasta jananam kripa anugrahena उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवतानां दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्ति समस्त आध्यात्मिक साधनानाम अनुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता सामरस्य पुरोभिवृद्धि अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानाम् अस्माकं सह समस्त साधक भक्त जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापकानां सदा सर्वदा बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निवारण द्वारा समस्त शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्राप्ति द्वारा दिग्विजयम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परमात्मानं गुरुं प्रति देवतानां प्रति सनातन धर्मं प्रति शास्त्राणां प्रति गुरूणां प्रति मातापितुः प्रति परम भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं महानारायण उपनिषदः पारायणं गीताशास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री नील सरस्वती स्तोत्रस्य पारायण अर्थाविष्करणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे संकल्प आदौ श्री महानारायण उपनिषदः पारायणं तस्मिन्नपि विरजा होम मंत्राः बस सुन लेना मजा आएगा ओम अथ विरजा होम मंत्राः ओम तिलांजुहोमि सरसागं सपिष्टान् गन्धारमम चित्ते रमन्तु स्वाहा गावो हिरण्यं धनमन्नपानगं सर्वेशागं श्रियै स्वाहा श्रियं च लक्ष्मीं च पुष्टिं च कीर्तिं चानृण्यतां ब्रह्मण्यं बहुपुत्रतां श्रद्धा मेधे प्रजा सन्ददातु स्वाहा तिलाः कृष्णास्तिलाः श्वेता तिलाः सौम्यावशानुगाः तिलाः पुनन्तु मे पापं यत्किञ्च दुरितं मयि स्वाहा यत्किञ्चित् दुरितं मयि स्वाहा चोरस्यान्नं नवश्राद्धं ब्रह्मः गुरुतल्पगः गोष्ठेयगं सुरापानं भ्रूणहत्यातिलाशान्तिकं शमयन्तु स्वाहा श्रीश्च लक्ष्मीश्च कीर्तिं श्रीश्च लक्ष्मीश्च पुष्टिश्च कीर्तिं चानृण्यतां ब्रह्मण्यं बहुपुत्रतां श्रद्धा मेधे प्रज्ञातु जातवेद सन्ददातु स्वाहा प्राणापानव्यानोदानसमाना मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा वाङ्मनश्चक्षुश्रोत्रजिह्वाघ्राणरेतो बुद्ध्याकूति संकल्पा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा त्वक्चर्ममागं सरुधिरमेदो मज्जास्नायवोऽस्थीनि मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा शिरः पाणिपादपार्श्वपृष्ठोरुदरजङ्घशिष्णोपास्त पायवो मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा उत्तिष्ठ पुरुषहरित पिङ्गललोहिताक्षि देहि देहि ददापयिता मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा पृथिव्यापस्तेजो वायुराकाशा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा शब्दस्पर्शरूपरसगन्धा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा मनोवाक्काय कर्माणि मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा अव्यक्तभावैरहङ्कारैर्ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा आत्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा अन्तरात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा परमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरजामि पाप्मा भूया सद्गस्वाहा क्षुधे स्वाहा क्षुत्पिपासाय स्वाहा विविट्यै स्वाहा ऋग्विधानाय स्वाहा कशोत्काय स्वाहा क्षुत्पिपासामलं ज्येष्ठामलक्ष्मीर्नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतिमसमृद्धिं च सर्वान् निरुणद मे पाप्मानग्ग स्वाहा अन्नमय प्राणमय मनोमय विज्ञानमयमानन्दमयमात्मा मे शुद्ध्यन्तां ज्योतिरहं विरचामि पाप्मा भूया सग्ग स्वाहा. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Same way, Vaishwadeva mantra tomorrow, then Pranahuti mantra, all these. What a great is this Mahanarayana Upanishad. I mean, like, give satsang on that after some time. In which language, I don't know. So, two things we have done. Now, let us do the third one. Mhm. That is Srimad Bhagavad Gita Adhyanam. Mind you, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the quintessence of all knowledge for a human being to succeed in the outer life, to succeed in his own inner life, to achieve the acme in the spiritual unfoldment. This Gita Jnanam is given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna in that battlefield of Kurukshetra. This Gita Ji has got 18 chapters. Each one is called Yoga, Yoga, Yoga. Everything is the uniting with the Lord or uniting with success. So, thus, out of the 18 chapters, we have done the 11. We are into the 12th chapter. This is the last chapter in the second section called as Bhakti section. First was Karma Shatkam, second is Bhakti Shatkam. Shatkam is set of 6 chapters. Third one is Jnana Shatkam. So in the Bhakti Shatkam, the sixth, the last one is this. That's why the name of this chapter is Bhakti Yoga. In this, broadly, two topics are discussed. One is the Bhakti Mahima, second is Bhakti Sadhanas. Second topic discussed is about the values which a Bhakta expresses or the values minimum to be lived life in so that we become qualified for the Bhakta. Then these Bhakta along with the values, such one is more and more loved by the Narayana or Paramatma, which Bhagavan himself says almost in each of the shloka where the values are discussed. So among these values, 32, 36, whatever the number, in the shloka 13 we saw 7 values, in shloka 14 we saw 5 values, 12, then in the 15th shloka we saw 6 values, then in the 16th shloka also we saw 6. So 7, 5, 6, 6, 6 for the 24 values are done. Now in this next shloka of 17 we have the 5 values. So put together it can be called as 29 or 29 values. Number कुछ भी हो but values क्या है उनको समझ में आना चाहिए. So today we'll just browse only this last shlokas 6 values, then enter straight away into our today's shloka. Okay, now remember, as we are giving every day some or the other thought or introduction, today we will talk about one specific important thing. What it is, when these values are discussed, please don't look for these values in others because they are not studying Bhagavad Gita. It is we who are studying. Therefore, in us these values are coming or not, we have to see that. Is it not? We have to practice them. Therefore, for example, the last 6 values of this 16th shloka, anapekshaha. Please remember, don't expect from the people this quality and don't tell them ki they have given you something. And you have to reciprocate to them in one way or the other, and you have not done that, and they come and tell you, अरे भाई मैंने तुमको ये मदद किया, तुमने कम से कम thank you भी नहीं बोला. Now don't tell them what Swamiji told, what Krishna told, what Geeta Mata told, what Vyasji told. Did not they tell you? Don't expect anapeksha. Remember, we give everything to the world in the form of service and love. We don't expect from them. ये हमारे लिए वैल्यू है. But when it comes to the people, when they do even little to us also, we have to reciprocate it by 100 times more. हमको एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करना है, इसका मतलब ये है नहीं कि हम दूसरों को रेसिप्रोकेट नहीं कर रहे हैं when they are giving something. So don't tell your mother, father, hey mother, don't do expectation from me because Krishna and Swamiji both together told me to tell you that you give everything to me but don't expect. Understood? ऐसा गलत मत करना. Don't teach these others to others ki apeksha mat karo. You do the best and don't do apeksha. But when others do even small little favor, whether they expect or not, you must to reciprocate. Because one reason is what? हमको ऋण रह जाएगा otherwise. will be indebted to them. Second is what? He might be, if he's a highly matured person, he will say it's okay, yaar. If not, it will create a dent in him. What dent? He I have done so much, but this fellow is not even saying thank you. Then his heart will be disturbed with regard to doing good to others. Therefore, he will stop doing good to others. Is it not? Because you have not reciprocated. Therefore, when others do something, whether they do apeksha or not, we have to reciprocate equally or 100 times more. If you can't give money, give love, give shrama, give prayers for them, give other way what you can give to that person. आया बात समझ में? सेम वे शुचि ही, डोंट टेल देम कि गीता में बताया कि तुम्हारा सारे इंटेंशंस वगैरह शुचि होना है. यू शुड डू द प्रैक्टिस ऑफ शुचि. If they are in ashuchi, depending on adhikara, you can give them some guidance, but more than that, love them, accept them, tolerate. Understand that everybody is trying to evolve in this world. At that evolutionary ladder में एक जगह पे लोग बेचारे अशुचि होते होंगे. Is it not? So to Dakshaha. This Dakshaha is told for us, not for the world. You be capable. Don't scold anyone. गीता में कहा दक्ष कहो, तुम क्या है अदक्ष है, कुछ भी काम नहीं कर सकते. So it is for us to practice, not to observe in the world and label them. Never ever do throughout life. About others, only one thing I don't know. Hey, why I don't know? Because I have no time. Why no time? I am busy in myself, learning values, practicing values, and making a habit of living a life of values, devotion, wisdom, dharma, and thus fulfilling myself. ऐसा होना चाहिए दृष्टि. So dakshaha, so to udasina. You be in the udasina sthiti, but when others are not in udasina, don't teach them. तो गीता में कहा उदासीन रहो. They will involve in the world. They will try to poke everything they do with you because you are an experimental thing for them. So have the tolerance and love towards everyone. A smile, a loving gesture, a tolerance, a forgiveness, and move ahead in your track of your own learning and performing and achieving. So to gatavyataha, you should have no vyatha of fear or dukkha. Don't teach them others. When others are in bhaya, do something by which their bhaya goes away. Don't teach the lesson. So if they are in dukkha, physically or monetary, whatever way required, do something so that their dukkha goes away. देखो शास्त्र वेदांत हमको पढ़ना है. भक्ति और सेवा, प्रेम और सेवा दूसरों के लिए करना है, not the other way around. Teach the Vedanta to others and expect seva and prema from others. This is wrong. Just be very intelligent right now onwards in its true sense of what to use at what time, what to use for whom, for me and for others. So to Sarvarambha Parityagi. And yesterday we have discussed about it. For spiritual seekers, Sarva Arambha Parityagi is other than working out all his ignorances and vasanas through Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga and reaching the God, a spiritual seeker should not do the Arambha of any worldly thing. And to you also, the Sarva Arambha Parityagi is what? Any desire prompted things or anything in which through attachment or through slavery or through addiction, you get lost. Such things don't do the Arambha of that. Because once you do the Arambha, the worst of the thing also appears to be the best. Once it appears to be best, you can never give up. Here you can add a word sarva in brackets bhoga, dushtata, adharma, papa. इन सब के आरंभ का परितः त्याग करना, शुरू करना ही नहीं. And you don't tell it others. Depending on your capacity, they give the permission you can do. But from your side, we have to do all that and show to them by example if possible, and never need to find label others and fight with them. देखो हम क्या करते हैं ना, in everyone we see the shaitan and find faults and hate them, and in ourselves we see devata. Therefore with all the worst quality we don't improve ourselves at all. This has nothing to do with what I told in the introduction. Look into yourself, how beautiful you are. वो हो गया वो. I was with full confidence that you will forget whatever I tell you in the next second. I talk all these things. It should be the other way around. We are the shaitan inside. We have to become improved. And in the world, everybody is divine. Unka namaskar karo bas. And like the Lord accepts all of us as we are. In the world, we just have nothing to add or improve. No, it's not our job. And once we become fully grown by ourselves, the Lord will employ us as His sevaka in serving the world. Oh, bahut dur ki baat hai. So therefore, the whole thought is what? All these values, 32 ho, 34 ho, 50 ho, 60 ho, we have to work on them in ourselves. Not to observe them in others, not to teach to others. That is a sheer waste of time. Probably then why are you teaching us? I am not teaching you. Who told you? I am telling to myself loudly. For my passing of time and to protect myself, do it in online. One or to anybody listens and gets benefit. It is their prarabdha and the Lord's grace. But I am never telling you, I am listening to telling to myself. It's called as a loud thinking. That's it. So each of the values don't observe on others. Hey, don't hate me, even though I'm how much ever useless, because God told Advishta Sarabhutana. With them, you behave in such a way that even if they want, they should not find any negative to you in you that they have to hate you. Understood? बिहेव हमारा ऐसा हो कि अंदर दूसरे के अंदर हम वैल्यूज ढूंढ इन्वोक करें not we teach them values and within ourselves practice values in such a manner that we are fulfilled first of always adhyatmika means focus on yourself for your own improvement perfection and reaching the divine. Clear? Okay, that is a good introduction. Useful also. So once in a while you have to pause and rectify or correct or improvise or modify or add some things to us of this sort. It will help us. Now come to today's shloka Satrahava. Five are the sadhanas here it is set. What is that? First let's chant it. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः सप्तदशः श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच. So yesterday we have learned it repeat करके, so just we'll chant it 4 times today. Om Shri Bhagavanuvaच Yo na hrishyati na dveshti na shochati na kankshate shubha shubha parityagi bhaktimanyah same priyah. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti न शोचति न काङ्क्षते शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः. अगेन यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षते शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः. Once more. यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः. Very simple, very direct in the understanding. In practice, how deeply, seriously, sincerely, with commitment, regularly you do and master it. It depends on each one of us. So the last line is Saha me priyaha. He is most dearest to me. Me priyaha, very dear to me. I remember him. Who is the one? Allowing in the above said 24 values. These 5 also who adds in himself. First one is Yaha na hrushyati. The one who is not jumping out of the skin. When do we jump out of the skin? When we get what we like. Whatever the liking thing, whether it is an object or person or a situation or the place or experience, when we get of our liking, we get the harsha. Because when we get into that harsha, extreme, that happiness or jumping with joy, that experience and that situation we attend to becomes a tendency in us. becomes an imprint or impression in us. Technically called a vasana. And once these vasanas get formed, uske baad they God or guide or order our life in such a manner that they expect such things to happen and again. And when this doesn't happen, then we become miserable. And imagine that the more you are like a child during his birthday, lot of presents came to him. Example of child else, and you are so harshayukta and happy. No, that impression gets created in him, and the next year जब birthday शुरू होता है ना, और 10 दिन पहले से start celebrating, imagining कि last year की तरह इस बार भी gift मिलेंगे, वो मिलेंगे. Suddenly that year it is a corona. You understand? Nobody came, no gifts came. Therefore, he becomes Dukhi. He's become Dukhi not because nobody came and or gave gifts. Because nobody comes and every day, nobody comes and gives gifts. He became miserable depending on how he was having that desire and expectation in the heart. And that depends on earlier here how he was Harsha Yukta because of that gifts and created vasanas in himself. A child's example I gave, any one of us, a oldie also, when he receives that namaskara from 10 people, he becomes harsha yukta, then it becomes a trivasana, and next day also he expects that kutta bhi dhum nahi ulata us din, then he becomes so miserable and nobody is saying good morning to you. You also, the youngsters. है ना हर्ष हो गया मानो because you got a job or salary or somebody has come up to your expectation level or they loved you, है ना 5 लोगों ने आपको गुड मॉर्निंग का मैसेज भेजा हर्ष आनंद and next day you don't come to Geetha class, you will wait only for their message, and that day nobody messages you because they realize the mistake. Then देखो चेहरा आपने, is it not? And second reason is what? Why we should not do the harsha? Because our punya follow resulted in getting of that success or getting what we want. So उसके अर्थ पुण्य का खत्म हो गया. Therefore it's a reminder that we have to do more and more punya. And thirdly, we are talking about a bhakta here. Bhakta's real harsha is only in anubhuti of Paramatma. In the grace of Paramatma, how can he be excited with the things of the world and creates desires and wants it to repeat again and again? Then he is a worldly person, he's not a devotee. We are talking about a paripakva devotee. We are studying Bhagavad Gita Shastra. We are not talking about the life management techniques, which any ordinary person can talk any day. In India, every auto wala can be a highly philosophy speaker materialistically. Oh, sab chala denge. Everybody is into. You also. If I give you the mic, how much you can talk? We are talking spirituality here. Here भक्त बनने की बात हो रही है भाई. Therefore, how can you be get lost in that harsha when something you like it comes? Third thing, most important is what? The more we get what we like, the likes become stronger. And the one in whom more and more likes and each like is more and more strong is there, then he becomes miserable. Like the people who make some videos and put the publicity ki like karo, share karo. Every day they look at it. And that day when more likes and shares, again harsha. और जिस दिन कुछ है ही नहीं है, they become miserable. In our life, we have to be duty oriented, devotion oriented, knowledge oriented, not the likes, dislikes, or raga dvesha oriented. It is a pakka samsara. You have decided to become miserable if you are filling your life with likes and dislikes. Therefore, for all these reasons, and also to remain in balance all the time, so that your wisdom about doing duty, about reaching our goal, ultimate goal is always remembered, and we work towards that only. Therefore, don't do the harsha. And then last but not least is when one is excited because of success, there are more chances for him to commit mistakes to become failure. Many other logics you can think about, but the conclusion is what? Let the things come whatever we like, but just go through it. Don't jump out of skin and harsh mat ka expect uska क्या है ना celebrate mat karo too much. Yo na harushat. Now equally true is the next value. Nadveshti. When the anishta vastu or vyakti comes, don't become dvesha yukta in the mind also. because that pulls you down in your mood and temperament at that time. What exactly duty you have to do, you forget it. We have always two duties. One, the outer duty what we have to perform. Second is the inner duty of growing spiritually. Both are destroyed when your mind is disturbed, because you are into that dvesha, because somebody has come or object has come which you don't like. So, na dveshti when anishta prapti happens. Na harsha na hrishyati when what he likes comes, and never become dveshti when the disliked thing comes. Somebody, like that person came in your same bus. So, yeah, be conscious about your mind. Like when the Ishta Prapti comes, you become Harsha Yukta. That Ishta or the liking becomes stronger and expectations grow. So too, when the Anishta thing comes, you become hateful. With that hatred, your mind becomes more negative and pessimistic or poisonous in that hatred. Then the next time you will become more angry or dukhi when that person comes again. On the other hand, when you balance yourself, that poison of the hatred goes away from the heart, and who knows, through that person only, maybe the Lord is expressing to help you. Like the China को छोड़ो useless country, the Pakistan कहो या Nepal, even Bangla or China, they slowly are knowing that India is the one who is a really loving and helping country. So their dvesha is slowly going away. If they are pausing and seeing. वो चाइना के चक्कर में आकर, वो चाइनीज चक्कर बोलता है, इसीलिए वो है चाइना के चक्कर में आकर दे आर अननेसेसरली क्रिएटिंग एनिमिटी विथ अस. सेम वे यू नीड नॉट हेट एनीवन, बिकॉज कहाँ से हमको भगवान अनुग्रह करते नहीं पता. And anybody does anything to us to harm us, it's only sporadic, temporary, for the time being. Just because of that, don't label some object or person permanently as a shatru and then start hating him. These are all mismanagements of inner personality, guaranteeing us the continuous inflow of the miseries. चाहिए क्या दुख आपको? करो ये सब पूरा. So the second value is न द्वेष्टि. जो न हृष्यति, यो न द्वेष्टि. So be balanced. Hmm. न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि. Two values. Okay. नो इक्वल इन्हीं चीजों को थोड़ा घुमा के भगवान बता रहे. दे आर अदर टू वैल्यूज, वो भी आज थोड़ा सा टच करके द लास्ट वैल्यू टुमारो विल सी. द थर्ड वन इज व्हाट, कि न शोचति, द वन हु बिकम्स नेवर मिजरेबल. लाइक when do we become harsha yukta? What we like when it comes. When do we become the dvesha? What you hate, it comes to you, you become dvesha yukta. So to when do we become shokagrasta, dukhi? Simple, na? When whatever we love, object or the thing that goes away from us. Shoka. Earlier days we used to have all this. Our own cousins used to come for summer holidays, stay 10-15 दिन. And that very dear ones, when they know how to go, because उनके स्कूल का क्लास स्टार्ट होते हैं ना, जाने लोगे तो सोचती और 1-2 दिन रहो, 3 दिन रहो, वी रिक्वेस्ट चलो जाना है. आजकल कोई नहीं, रफ एंड टफ, कोई हो या ना हो, मुझे मेरे टीवी है, सेल फोन है, मेरे अपने आप को सत्यानाश करने के लिए, आई डोंट नीड एनी ह्यूमन बीइंग. Wife doesn't need husband, husband doesn't need wife, children doesn't need parent. Everybody is lost in their cell phone and nonsense. बकवास का जिंदगी आज के लोग बेवकूफी से जी रहे हैं. The human touch with love and values, the life touch is gone. You are not enjoying life. है ना? The love with brother or sister and all that, कुछ नहीं. When our sister got married and all, for 1 month we cried. Because of that love with the sister and how launderingly she used to do all the homework. Take care of us and all. And at least next to 3 months, every Saturday, Sunday, we go and be there with her. प्रिय की बात हम कह रहे हैं. क्या मजेदार जिंदगी होता था. This is general व्यवहार, even that is lost. Therefore, practicing these values is natural today. So, न शोचति means प्रिय वियोग. When you love somebody and that person leaves you and goes for various reasons, na? They found a better person, they got transferred, they got retired. Some people they die also. अब हो हमारा बेवकूफ़ी क्या है? As long as people are there, we don't deal with them properly, especially parents, brothers, sisters. And when they leave and go away, then we feel lonely. And that also we don't express anywhere. We just get lost in all the drinks, drugs, eating, cell phone, TV, all nonsense. What a बेवकूफ़ी life we are living. So therefore, love someone, but know that nothing is permanent. Therefore, when such people go, you just pray for their welfare and well-being. You don't get lost in shoka. Na shochati. Is it not? Na shochati. Huh? Like in my YouTube, some youngsters come to listen to class. So I see that number. Suddenly they go away for whatever the reason. They have their own reasons to go. Why should I become शोकग्रस्त? मैं अपना काम करते रहूँ. So in life also, वस्तुओं की बात देखो तो your liked bike somewhere gone or your good fountain pen lost, आर किस जूते तुम्हारे कुत्ते ने काट दिया. So these are the things which you like, na? So when they are destroyed, you become shokagrast. So the things are beings which we love. When they leave us and go, don't be miserable. And it has got the thing is what? Anything comes in our life, we should have the ability and art to love and make best use of them in serving, which has been already taught. मैत्रः करुणः all पहले सिखा दिया ना, तो उसको हमें प्रैक्टिस करना. Doesn't mean that then don't love anyone, because when they leave us and go, become miserable. Then your life is actually miserable without love. है ना, बिना प्यार का जिंदगी में मजा क्या है, मजा क्या है? You are not a dry tree or anything, no. You have a heart. You have to express love. Love is the real fulfillment of life. But love in which there is giving is there, not expectation. Therefore, attachment is there. वो वाला जिंदगी जियो, ना सोचते. Don't become miserable. When what you love, the thing or being lives and goes. And just wish them, whoever they were, like many people came in my life, thousands, because I have addressed hundreds of schools, colleges, lectures. इतने सारे. Oh, but where are they now? Nobody, no need. They have to grow in their own way. I have my own way to be growing. But in my mind, well done, all we have done, spent good time together. Now, wherever you are, just grow in your life spirituality. Pray for them. बढ़िया हो गया कि नहीं? In that way, balance your inner personality all the time. These are the things when they are not properly managed, we really always get lost and lost track of both the worldly goal and duties as well as spirituality. वर्ल्डली गोल को नहीं भूलना, धर्म को नहीं भूलना, आध्यात्मिक प्रगति को नहीं भूलना. ये सब भुलवाते हैं हमको, है ना. हर्ष हो गया, शोक हो गया, द्वेष हो गया. व्हाट आर यू डूइंग यार? So to the fourth one is nakangshati. What is nakangshati? कि whatever you have strong likes and dislikes, पहले तो होना भी नहीं चाहिए. और something you love or like, too much of कांक्षा मत रखना उसमें, है ना. आपके नसीब में हो या आपके प्रयत्न में हो तो मिलेगा. And more important thought I am giving you today about whatever you have expectations, a thing or being, whatever, is it worth? Is it worth? पहले सोचो. पता चलता है not required. It's only we imagine. है ना. Yesterday or today in one of the newspaper I read that about somebody they were talking. A sports person, ये फिट हो गया तो किसको रिप्लेस करेगा. One of the commentator gave reply. वंडरफुल था इसको. इसकी फिट होने की जरूरत है क्या? क्योंकि टीम जो है ऑलरेडी ठीक चल रहा है. मजा है मुझे उसको पढ़कर. है ना. When the team is very good, why are you worried? होगा तो होगा, नहीं तो होगा अपने टाइम पे. No, I learned what Vedanta, I have to learn from it. Why he wrote, what is its reaction on others, in others, that's okay. But in the same way, I expect a thing or being to come. So, when they don't come, again I become miserable. Therefore, na kangshati. How to avoid the kangsha? Is it so worthy, necessity in my life that this thing or being has to come? If it is necessary, the Lord will send. Like, is it all necessary that you have to come to my class? That I have to have kanksha and get disappointed when you don't come? No, if you deserve, if the Lord want, they come. Welcome, आगे तो, well go, जा रहे तो. I have to save my mind for my work, my sadhana. Therefore, na kankshati. The kanksha, the akanksha is the one because of which we become miserable in our life. हो गया 4. न हर्षति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न कांक्षति. डू अ गुड होमवर्क ऑफ इट. थोड़ा कम से कम 10 मिनट इसके ऊपर कॉन्टेम्पलेट करो एंड सी इन योर लाइफ गेम इन विच आर द सिचुएशंस इन द पास्ट वी हैव गॉन थ्रू द ऑपोजिट वे एंड बिकम मिजरेबल and never available for the Lord's grace or your own duty. Now decide how the life has to be lived beautifully with these values added. Homework for you. ठीक है. ओम यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न कांक्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान्यः स मे प्रियः. That last value tomorrow we'll study. Thank you. Now we do our beautiful this text of Neela Saraswati Stotram. 6th we saw yesterday. 7th is the one today. Beautiful it is. So to that Mother Saraswati, imagining her presence in a picture or in an idol or in our own heart or beautiful form, living Jigta Jagta like your own mother, then you are addressing to her and praying to her. In that way, regularly when you do, really mother will become Pratyaksha there, she will bless. Pratyaksha ho ya na ho, what you are asking, she will bless. It is true, it is pakka, it is 100%. It's like just like you sow a seed in the ground which is fertile properly and add water, how it gives you plants and vegetables or fruits. Same way, the seed of prayers when you intensely do, added with the water of faith and continuity, definitely the fruits of mother's blessings in fulfilling your desires, that will happen. And the desire should be noble. So we are asking her, Buddhim Dehi. Oh mother, give me the Buddhi. Big subject it is. Buddhi is one which does the vichakshana, second which gives knowledge or gets knowledge. So we have to have the buddhi to discriminate in our life as to what to do, not to do, what to gain, what to not gain. So to buddhi is the only one with which studying the shastras, listening to elders, we keep on collecting the knowledge on the basis of which when we live, life is beautiful. Therefore, hey mother, buddhim dehi. बुद्धि दो, not to others. Don't say माता जी इसको बुद्धि देना थोड़ा अपने लिए. So to Yashodehi, give me the Yashaha. Yashaha means good name and fame. Name and fame will come when we behave well. And when we worstly behave without our asking, just like the people will blame us and insult us, in the same way, without asking, they will praise us if our behavior is good. Therefore, Yashodehi means make me do the perfect things, good things in life. They are recognized by the people so that wherever I go, they welcome me and there is a joy when I am loved, when I am trusted, when I am welcomed, etc. So therefore, Yashodehi. Then Kavitvam Dehi. Give me the Kavitvam. Kavitvam means such subtle knowledge expressed through actions and words and looks which helps the world. Kavitvam means Sukshma Drushti, which others cannot see, I am able to see and understand. That is called a kavitva. All the scientists are kavis because they have seen in those happenings such subtle phenomena. When it is invoked, it is helpful to others, which was not seen by others. Every of the scientists of the past or the present, they are all kavi. Kavi means kranta darshi. Kranta means crossing. Crossing means what others see, crossing that darshi, who see something subtler and deeper, they are called kavi. So kavitvam dehi. Let me have the ability to see the subtlety in everything. Like just now we saw the values of Geetha. From every happening, let me learn something for myself. And what should be learned in life? Only 3, 4. 1, learn not to do the bad papa or adharma. 2, learn to do the punya and dharma. 3, learn to be selfless, egoless. 4th, learn to be the service oriented. 5th, learn to be a devotee. And the last one is learn to be a wise person with wisdom. That is called as kavitvam. Okay, I am telling you very shortly because if I talk in this each of shloka, फिर एक एक घंटा लगता है. So, Dehi me, oh mother, give me all these things. And one interesting thing, Moodhatvam cha haret devi. Oh mother, remove the moodhata in me. Muda is moha. Moha is delusion. Delusion is seeing which is not there, seeing not which is there. Means confused personality. So mudatvam cha haret. Remove the mudata, the ignorance, the delusion, the confusion, the misconception, the wrong decision, the wrong action. Then taking the misery giving thing as happiness giving, taking the happiness giving thing as misery. This mudata you remove. The class gives us so much of wisdom, but you feel bored and heavy about it. And in the world we indulge, which only creates negativity in us, we think happiness in that. That is called mudata. All giving parents, we just hate them. Stupid people of the world, selfish. Just because of naughty of them, we start loving them. This is mudata. Like that, hundreds of mudatas. The youth age is to be used for the great performances, great applications for higher achievements. Instead of that, you just squander away in all indulgences. This is called mudata. So each one of us are self-sufficient in all our mudata. We are praying to Mother here. Oh mudatam hareta. पूरा मूढ़ता का हरण करो, नाश करो, destroy करो, that I should live life like a kavi with vidya and buddhi and jnanam. So Mudatvam Hare Devi Trahimam Saranagatam. Oh Mother, I came at your feet to surrender. Please protect me in this way. So these shlokas are of highest power and meaning and purpose. Mhm. We are doing it in a very simple manner, without very elaborate satsanga ityadi. But homework is given to you ponder over these shlokas and get more meaning. We stop here with the chanting of this whole thing once. Om Ata Shri Neela Saraswati Stotram. Om Ghora Rupe Maharave Sarvashatru Bhayankari Bhaktebhyo Varade Devi Trahimam Sharanagatam सुरासुरार्चिते देवी सिद्धगन्धर्वसेविते जाड्यपापहरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतं जटाजूटसमायुक्ते लोलजिह्वान्तकारिणि धृतबुद्धिकरे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् सौम्यक्रोधधरे रूपे चण्डरूपे नमोऽस्तु ते सृष्टिरूपे नमस्तुभ्यं त्राहि मां शरणागतं जडानां जडतां हन्ति भक्तानां भक्तवत्सला मूढतां हर मे देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतं वं ह्रूं ह्रूं कामये देवी बलिहोमप्रिये नमः उग्रतारे नमो नित्यं त्राहि मां शरणागतं बुद्धिं देहि यशो देहि कवित्वं देहि देहि मे मूढत्वं च हरेत देवी त्राहि मां शरणागतम् इन्द्रादिविलसद्वन्द्व वन्दिते करुणामयि तारे ताराधिनाथास्ये त्राहि मां शरणागतम् अष्टम्यां च चतुर्दश्यां नवम्यां यः पठेन्नरः षण्मासैः सिद्धिमाप्नोति नात्र कार्या विचारणा मोक्षार्थी लभते मोक्षं धनार्थी लभते धनम् विद्यार्थी लभते विद्यां तर्कव्याकरणादिकम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठेद् यस्तु सततं श्रद्धयान्वितः तस्य शत्रुः क्षयं याति महाप्रज्ञा प्रजायते पीडायां वापि संग्रामे जाड्ये दाने तथा भये य इदं पठति स्तोत्रं शुभं तस्य न संशयः इति प्रणम्य स्तुत्वा च योनिमुद्रां प्रदर्शयेत् इति नीलसरस्वती स्तोत्रम संपूर्णम ओम शांति शांति शांति. Thank you, friends, for your patient listening. Lord Guru bless you with all the abilities to grasp the essence of all these, practice them, and make the life beautiful for yourself, everybody in the world at large. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat Shanto Mucheta Vandebhya Muktasthanyana Mocheta Satoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Murtyorma Murtangamaya ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांतिः 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. थैंक यू. Yeah. See you tomorrow, friends, same time. Om. Jaya